So guys, today it's transfer targets and it's the pre-season tournament. I cannot wait to get back into this. Hopefully you enjoyed episode 1, which went up yesterday. If you haven't seen it already, it was a little bit different. Something I haven't done before. There were a few people thinking it was a little bit weird, but I really enjoyed making it and it seems most of you enjoyed watching it. And we're going to be doing something else in this episode that's slightly different. And as I said, every episode it's just going to be a bit more exciting, hopefully, in this series. So, like I said, today we're going to be doing transfer targets. We might be making a couple of offers here and there, and we will be doing the pre-season tournament. And also, I wanted to show you the other formation that I was planning on working with. So, of course, as you can see here, we have, oh, it's disappeared. We have the 4-4-2. This is pretty much what Atletico Madrid have used over the last few years. This is the other formation that I'm planning on using. So it's a 3-4-3, very similar to what Conte is doing at Chelsea. A very attacking formation, but also pretty solid at the back. So if we jump in here, you can see where all the players are. Now, obviously, I would make a couple of changes. I think Griezmann would end up playing up front, so I would bring in a new right winger. He would be playing at right forward, though, and Carrasco is left forward. So basically 3 strikers in a way. We've got Juan Fran at the moment and Felipe Luis playing out on the wings. I might bring them back a little bit, edit their position, just bring them back slightly. But for now, I think I want to try it a slightly more attacking way. We've got Koke and Saul in the middle, Jimenez, Godin and Savic with Oblak in goal. It is a solid team. So now we will jump into my transfer targets and I will explain why each of them is there. First of all, we have a right back. You saw Juan Fran there. He's getting on a little bit and I know for a fact he will not stay the same rating. He will go down. So I'm thinking of bringing in a new right back, but someone that can play right mid and maybe even right wing. And who better than Cancelo, who plays in the Spanish league as well. He's a right back, a right mid and a right wing. And I've actually spoken to a few Valencia fans and asked them what they think of Cancelo, and they've said defensively he's not too great and he's actually better suited to be further up the pitch. So he's perfect. He's playing that kind of Moses role for me maybe, you know, at Chelsea where Moses is pretty much a right wing but comes back and defends as well. So I don't think there's any better than him right now. We've also got Laporte. Not so sure about this one. I will be doing a fan conference in the next few episodes and maybe we can discuss what we want to do, as I do want to bring in another centre-back. I just don't know who. I think Laporte would be a pretty solid choice. We've also got Tolisso, who for me is one of the most impressive centre midfielders in the game. He's got green stats everywhere. Obviously, you can't see that right now, but he's such a well-rounded player. And for absolute sure, I need to get a player like him because Thiago is getting old, Gabby is getting older. It's time to maybe invest in someone that can play alongside Koke and what's his name? Saul. Yeah, that just completely disappeared from my head. Also, Inaki Williams. I know for a fact I'm going for this guy. I think he fits this team perfectly. So those are the 4 players that I'm focusing on. I think I might only sign 3 of them. I'm not sure if I actually need a centre-back, so we might be going with some other players first. But definitely for sure, Cancelo and Williams will be the 2 signings that I'm going to go for in this episode. But for now, while we wait for the scout reports to come back, it's time to get into the Champions Trophy, our pre-season tournament in Argentina. We've got Racing Club, Nacional and Spurs. And up first, we've got Nacional. So what I'm going to do is simulate our way, hopefully get to the final, and then I will play the final. So let's simulate the first game. I'm pretty confident this will be maybe a 2, maybe even a 3-0 win. Oh my God, was I wrong. A 5-0 win. What a way to start off your career at a club. Gaimero, Griezmann and Correa getting the goals. That is a statement. Up next, it's Tottenham. Away from home, this should be a much tougher challenge. And we win 2-0, but Jimenez has picked up an injury. Hopefully, it's not serious. But guys, we're through to the semi-finals already. We've won both our opening games without conceding a goal, which is really impressive. Let's check the injury now. And it isn't great news, guys. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for 2 months. I mean, how unlucky can you get? A new manager comes in, you want to impress, and then you get injured. But don't worry, Jimenez. I know how good this youngster is. He will be one of my main defenders, but 2 months out, it's quite a long time. That sucks. Into the 3rd group stage game. This result doesn't matter, but I'm sure we'll get another big win here. There you go, a 2-0 win. No injuries, no substitutions, which is a little bit weird. But most importantly, another clean sheet. So we are doing really well in this tournament. Now, into the semi-finals against Roma, a very tough opposition. They lost to Juventus in their last game. Can we beat them at home? Technically, we're not at home. It's a pre-season tournament. Again, though, we've got ourselves a win and a clean sheet, and Griezmann scores another 2 goals. He's going to be a star for us, isn't he? As we move into the final, guys, against Spurs, look at this. The top scorers, we've got 2 players up there with 4 goals. Gaimero and Griezmann. What a start they've made. What a pre-season tournament we've had so far. The question is, can we beat Spurs, get another clean sheet, and earn ourselves a bunch of money? Let's get into the game. So this is it, guys. My first proper game as the manager of Atletico Madrid. We're up against Spurs, of course. I've decided to go with a 3-4-3 to start off with. They're using their usual 4-2-3-1. I really wanted to play the first half with the 3-4-3, and maybe the second half I will try the 4-4-2, especially if I haven't scored yet. So let's see how we get on. The only changes I've made, of course, is defensively because Jimenez is injured. So we do have Hernandez coming in at left centre-back, and Savic will go out to the right side. Otherwise, it's the same team you saw in the menus. It's a strong team, and I'm hoping we can get a good performance in our first proper game. Let's go. I am a little bit concerned that the 3-4-3 would mean defensively I'm not as strong, but going forward, we're just going to have so many options everywhere. And Gaimero's quick, isn't he? Look at him go. Can I get it on along the floor, maybe? Griezmann should get that. Oh, my God. I didn't put enough power into it. How embarrassing. Should be 1-0. Griezmann inside to Gaimero. He's done pretty well. Still going here. Put that through over here for Luis. Now through for Carrasco. Back inside. Go on. Play it inside again. No. One pass too many, but Griezmann's picked it up. And again, can't get the shot away this time. Oh, Carrasco's won that. Keep running. Play it back to Griezmann. Finish it this time. Oh, and it's blocked by Walker. Right now, guys, I'm loving this formation. And can we get another header? No. Saul should have that. Give it to Wanfran. Or Koke, sorry. And get the cross in. Is that a foul? It's a pen. We've got ourselves a penalty in injury time. We're going with the main man, Griezmann, onto the left side. And he puts it away. Right before half-time, guys. He was amazing in my Arsenal career mode. I can't wait to use him some more. And there is half-time. It was literally the last bit of action. So now we switch to 4-4-2, maybe change a few players around and get straight on into this second half. So it's going to be one change. Gaitán is coming on for Savic. I wanted to keep Hernandez on to try him out at left centre-back. So maybe I don't think I need to invest in another centre-back like Laporte. Very similar player, you know. And Gaitán, who is a left midfielder, I'm going to try him out on that right side. Cutting in on his left foot should be deadly. Got the ball with Carrasco here. It's a good run. Through here for Griezmann. Come on, Griezmann. Across goal. Oh, it's just wide. That low-driven shot. Very, very close. Here is Saul as usual. Everywhere in midfield. Here's Felipe Luis. Play it back. Saul, play it back again. Griezmann now. Come on, Griezmann. Hit it. Carrasco's got it. Hit it. Oh, my God. Again, just so close to scoring. Still 1-0. With just over 3 minutes to go, I'm making 2 more changes. Correa and Thomas are coming on. 2 players that are young, and I'm keen to get them in the first team. I don't know about Thomas. He's not as high rated as I would like. Look at that, 7 shots to none. Oh my God, I am dominating this game. I really am. And here's Thomas straight away. I think with a bit of training, he could be very, very good. And look at this. Go on, Griezmann. Oh, okay. Straight to the keeper. Oh, wow. Almost made it in again. But Correa will definitely be someone I'll be looking to get in this first team, because Gaimero's, what, 29, I believe. So we do need someone there for when Gaimero isn't up to you know, playing every single game. But guys, the big news is we have won our pre-season tournament. I've used both formations. I haven't conceded a goal, which is absolutely fantastic. And technically, it's our first bit of silverware already. And take a look at this, guys. Easy money. 2.5 million euros, 3.5 million euros, and then 4 million euros. That is a lot of money. I'm really pleased because we are now going to start making some offers for some players that I would like to bring into the club. So it's handy that we've won it, because a bit of extra money can go a long way. And it's great timing, guys, because all 4 of the shortlisted players have had their full scout reports come back. Cancelo, 12 million. Laporte, 32.5 million. Tolisso, only 21 million as his value. I mean, look at this guy's stats. What is that? That is disgusting. And then we've got Williams, 20 million. I thought he would be worth a lot more. But as you know, not too sure I need to sign a centre-back. So for now, at least in this episode, we're going to not be focusing on Laporte. Tolisso, I think I'm going to leave that down to you guys as well. I really do want to use Koke. I do want to use Saul, Aparte, or Thomas, as he's called in this game. So I think I'll leave that for you guys to tell me what to do. But Cancelo and Williams, we are going to make some offers right now. So Cancelo, a value of 12 million. Well, there's no way he's going to go for 12 million. Absolutely no way. He's going to be, as I thought, around 15 to 20. The chief executive says between 15 and 17. I'm going to go straight in with a sensible offer here. We've got a lot of money to spend, but I don't want to overpay. I'm going to go in between. Let's go with 16 million euros. Just looking through Williams' stats, I mean, he is unreal. I love the fact that he's got high work rates. That is going to work perfectly in any setup that I do. I love the fact he's tall, he's aggressive, he's got really good sprint speed, acceleration, he's strong, he is just absolutely perfect. He's going to be expensive, but luckily his wages aren't too high. So I think I was going to go in with 25 million. It looks like that's about right. I think I might try a little bit lower to start off with, maybe 24, and see what they say. Oh my god, they've both accepted. Straight away, no questions asked. So am I slightly overpaying? It looks like I might be maybe 1 or 2 million overpaying on both players. But you know what? If it means we can just get them quick, get them ready for the first game of the season, let's do it. Clubs all around the world are overpaying for players. There's no doubt about it. So I'm not too bothered. 45k for Cancelo. I think that's absolutely fair. He will probably go straight into the first team on that right side because Juanfran, I've noticed, has already gone down by 1. Already. It's only been a couple of games. We'll give him 4 years and we're going to go with squad rotation player. I think Williams is going to be, what, 50k a week maybe? Maybe 45 as well. Let's have a look. 24 million for him is a bargain and he only wants 45. Wow, I'm actually really surprised. That is a really good and cheap signing for such a good player. Also 4 years and also on squad rotation player. Let's see if they both accept these deals. Time to set up some training drills now. Correa's going in there. I'm going to try and improve his passing a little bit. Saul, already good at everything, to be honest, but I'm going to improve his defending and also his finishing. I think he's going to get forward and score me some goals. And then Hernandez is going to come in as well. We're working on his defending and his passing. So can we get off to a really good start, get a couple of A's? That would be nice. Come on. We get 1 A there. And the rest are pretty bad. And there it is, guys. It's good news. Both players have accepted the first contracts I've sent to them. Both on squad rotation as well, which is it's going to be very handy for me because if they're not playing, they won't get too upset. But to be honest, both these players are going to get a lot of game time. 2 absolutely fantastic players, and we haven't even spent half our budget, which is really good. So now, guys, it's time for a new part of my career mode series, something I've never done before, and I'm calling it the Retro Report. Every now and again, I'm going to take a player from my squad, or maybe any player that maybe I'm playing against, or I'm hoping to buy, or maybe I'm selling, and we're going to take a look at his previous cards in FIFA 12, FIFA 14, and FIFA 16, the Ultimate Team, that is, so we can see how the player has progressed, or maybe not done well and started to go downhill since. So the first player we're doing is Griezmann. Of course, he's 88 rated in FIFA 17. Let's have a look at his FIFA 12 card. This was, of course, when he was at Real Sociedad. He was playing on that left side. I remember Arsene Wenger at the time was very keen on signing a young Antoine Griezmann, and boy, we should have invested, that's for sure. There were talks of, I think, 20 to 30 million pounds, and maybe that seemed too much, but now he's worth probably close to 100, so a bit of a shame we missed out on him. 76 rated, 80 pace, 68 shooting, 71 passing, 83 dribbling, 45 defense, and 54 physicality. So not a bad card at all, but he got seriously improved by FIFA 14. He was upgraded to 82 rated, but actually he did start off in FIFA 16 with an 80 rated card. He was upgraded in January to 82, and that is when Atletico Madrid picked him up. I don't know how much he cost them. Maybe in future segments of Retro Report I can find out if a player has moved, how much for, but I believe it's probably 30 million euros or more. 85 pace, 76 shooting, 77 passing, 84 dribbling, 42 defending, and 63 physicality. Now the key point I want to make here is he was not playing as a striker until maybe a couple of months after he signed. He was bought to play as a winger, but now, of course, we know Griezmann as a top striker. So now, let's have a look at his FIFA 16 card. Possibly one of the best cards last year, if you ask me. He was converted to a striker, of course, with 86 pace, 83 shooting. That's a huge upgrade on his shooting. 78 passing, 85 dribbling, 29 defending, and 68 physicality. So you can see his progression from winger to striker, and it's very impressive. And the main stat, of course, is shooting, and for me, his physicality as well. As soon as he went to striker, they would have had to increase his strength, otherwise he would have been useless. So I'm really glad they did that. And of course now he's 88 rated, which is unbelievable. But I believe Griezmann last year in Ultimate Team had something crazy like 9 special cards, including, you know, 4 informs, Team of the Year, Man of the Matches, things like that. He was unbeatable at times, unstoppable. And this year, he's even better. So that is the first ever retro report. Let me know which player you would like me to talk about next. But that is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You're going to find out in the next episode whether we sign some more players. But of course, it's down to you. Leave your comments below, tweet me, and I will be answering your questions in a fan conference eventually. And we'll be talking about what I'm going to be doing in the near future with Atletico Madrid. So thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you drop a like rating if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one very soon.